That bastard finally did it. Apparently Spotify's down right now. People are losing their shit. I mean, Spotify's not like life or death for most people, so in particular me, so there's that. You guys think I'll get pulled if I use lo-fi? So that was like pretty low already. I think it's just super loud in my fucking headphones. Apparently lo-fi's on. Yo, what? This is weird. I would like this audio to be lower in my ear. Like significantly lower. What up, y'all? It's a study session. Study hall. We got an hour and a half. So, damn. I should have started at a time. Whatever. Make it 1, 2. So, it'll be 1:42 and then I add 30 minutes, right? It'll probably be like, what, 2:15, 2:30? Yeah, let's do 2:30. I wonder if this will get me pulled. Oh, man. What I really want is for this audio to be lower. It's really weird. Can you guys still hear it? No. That's so weird. This is stupid. It's gonna fuck something up later on, but that's the mic. Whatever. See, that's the fucking problem. Something's off. Something's weird. You should be able to control the overall volume. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't explain it. I'm currently like pumping lo-fi through or whatever. And the lo-fi audio, that's so weird that it's not showing it. The lo-fi YouTube channel, hip hop YouTube channel that's been going forever. And I'm trying to figure out how to turn the audio down in my headset so that I can hear myself. Yeah, I might just have to. Yeah, that is like, I had it at like the lowest setting you could possibly go at. All right, that's better. Anyway, and of course, naturally, I click off of it like an idiot. Anyway, we got a study hall. There's actually no point to this. There's like no point to this stream. The biggest point is to make sure that we study up for the show. And the show sounds good. So if you're not a person that checks out my regular podcast, my sports podcast on Fridays, it's called the Broke Boy Sports Podcast. Definitely check it out. Trying to do cool shit, trying to do cool stuff on a regular basis, man. I really am. Trying to get it popping, really. Hey, it's our friend from across the pond, tin of sausage and beans in the chat. What up, man? What up? Yeah, man. We're just gonna peruse through the crazy shit that's going on in sports right now. So, nothing too wild. Got people in the chat. If you got hot takes, questions, sports related, but I'll answer pretty much anything. I think I'll answer pretty much anything sports related or life related if you need in the chat. So, shout out. I should probably add a fucking chat box on here. Yeah, so this is just a way for me to isolate an hour and a half out of my day to make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do to make sure that the show is good. Nothing too absurd about it, but yeah, Friday show, usually try and do it like around 6 or 7, all that kind of stuff. Alert box, where's the chat box scene? It is, no, it's not this one. Scene, window capture, window. This is so weird because I used to know this like the back of my hand, and now I can't remember. Subscriptions, event list, video capture. This is so weird. Chat box, there it is. It's separated. That's why. Chat box. There we go. Kick it in there. You know what to do, chat box. Educate the masses. Anyway, yeah, no, we're just chilling out. Anybody got anything else to say? Checking out. Shout out to Tin of Sausage and Beans for coming through. Does HM mean hi, mate? Well, so today's study hall is getting a little weird because Russell Wilson might be going to the Broncos, and that might have just happened. Wow. So Mike, all right, it's happening. Jordan DeLugo, who's been on this show before, just tweeted out the Jaguars are franchise tag Cam Robinson. He thinks he's slightly above average at the left tackle position, so he's probably happy about that one. Josina Anderson, shout out to the legend. Mike Williams agreed to a 3-year, $60 million deal. And let's see. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, shout out Twitter for always, constantly. Jerry Jeudy just confirming it. Jerry Jeudy saying we lit. Anybody know who the backup quarterback for the Seahawks is? Yeah, that's wild, bro. The Seattle Seahawks need a quarterback, so all right. The Seahawks and Broncos have agreed in principle on a trade, sending 9-time Pro Bowl QB to Denver for a massive haul, including multiple first-round picks, plus an additional pick and players. Shout out Kenny Pickett. Shout out Kenny Pickett going to the Seahawks. Man, I really don't want to have to buy a bunch of Russ gear. I mean, Denver gear, but got to support Russ. This is a bad time in our lives. This is a bad time in our lives as Seahawks fans. This is bad. This is bad. A lot of draft picks coming the Seahawks way, which is good. Trade is pending physical, and of course, Russell Wilson is going to approve that more than likely because the defense is ridiculous. Like the Broncos are fucking stacked. So yeah, it's about to be a bad day. Bad day for me personally. I'm a Seahawks fan, so a little rough. Yo, how's it going, bro? What up? Sorry, just saw your chat. New into Aussie GG33. It's actually going pretty bad for me, man. I'm a Seahawks fan, and I'm a Seahawks and Texans fan, and just found out that Russell Wilson is no longer the quarterback for the Seahawks, so it's a little rough, man. How's it going for you, Aussie GG? Aussie GG. Is that how I pronounce it? Been on Twitch a little bit over a year. Starting February 2020. Thanks for joining the study session. What brings you to the stream, my man or gal? What do you do? What do you do on Twitch? Do you make cool stuff? Do you make cooler stuff than me? You're from Peru. Wow. Okay. So shout out you, man. Shout out. Yeah, I know what Peru is. Are you from wait, the capital of Peru, Lima? Are you from Lima? Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah. If there was ever a way to learn English, I would say that it'd probably be the internet. Nice. You're from the capital. Cool, man. What other, you speak Spanish and you're trying to learn English? Do you speak any other languages? By the way, shout out Study Hall for yet another person not from America that joins in and gives their perspective. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you. I don't know what it is about Study Hall, but it attracts a lot of people who don't normally check out the show. It's pretty cool. Let me see. Text color, font size, chatter. Sorry. Background color. Ooh, my bad. Hold on. I'm trying to give the chat box background color. Oh, I'm sorry. Where am I from? Cool. So, Ozzy GG, I'm from Houston, Texas, which is, H-Town, hold it down. Good times. I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston, Texas, and in the States. But yeah, man, I play Quidditch. I know a Peruvian Quidditch player, as a matter of fact. So yeah, shout out. What time is it in Peru right now? While we wait on a response there. God damn. Damn, today's a bad day. Wow, that hurts. That hurts. It cuts deep, guys. This one hurts. Oh man, I like football too, man. I like football a lot. Let's see. Where am I? You like American football? Oh, cool, man. You got a team? The Super Bowl is pretty dope. It's 152. Wow. It's only. Wait. Peru's only an hour ahead. I guess that makes sense because we're basically like down the same strip of land. But yeah, it's 12:53 for me. I'm in the central time zone for America. I don't know how time zones are split up in Peru or if the entire country is in the same time zone, which would be clutch as fuck if your entire country was in one time zone instead of the 4 different time zones, because I think in America we have 4 different time zones. So yeah, shout out. You got a team? Are you a big football fan? Football? Oh, you play American football in Peru. That's wild, man. What position do you play? Are your games filmed anywhere that I can check out? Yeah, man. This is wild. So apparently this is one of the largest trades in NFL history. Did they give up their entire draft? Oh man, no doubt, man. Do you have a team like in the NFL or like college football that you want to watch? Ozzy GG in the chat saying that his biggest dream is to watch a football game in the United States of America. Believe it or not, Ozzy, tickets are so expensive for NFL games. There's a lot of players who actually play in the NFL, and that is their first NFL game they've ever gone to. Strange times, strange world we live in some cases, but yeah. But yeah, they're pretty fun, man. They're pretty chill, especially if your team is good. I've gone to a lot of. I'm a Houston Texans fan and a Seattle Seahawks fan, and a lot of the time that I go to Texans games, they are not very good. I've gone to this Christmas Day. They played the Steelers and they got mollywopped, absolutely annihilated. Absolutely annihilated on Christmas Day. And it was not a good memory for me. Not a good core memory for me. It was locked in, though. What position do you play in football, man? Ozzy G. You're a wide receiver, running back, offensive lineman. You're a QB. Gotta have that arm strength, bro. Let's see. What else is going down on Twitter? Yeah, everything's blowing up. Everything's blowing up right now. Benjamin Allbright probably has that shit. Hold on. Benjamin Allbright is a ex He's like he's a military vet turned sportscaster, which is pretty dope. But he also has like some insider information. Yep, and he just retweeted something that he tweeted on January 4th about how the Broncos are only interested in 2 quarterbacks, and it is Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. And what do you know? On this day, Aaron Rodgers signs a massive $200 million deal for the next 4 years, which is a lot of funny money, or fake money, if you will. He is also... Yeah. So they've got that going on. Signs that deal, and then Russ gets traded away, almost like it was they were waiting on something to say. So yeah. If you haven't heard, the big news of the day is stupid. Aaron Rodgers signed a 4-year, $200 million contract with the Green Bay Packers. And then Pat McAfee in the comments saying that, trusted sources. He said that trusted sources told me that this is actually not true. The deal is not signed. The deal is not in. But all signs point to all signs point to his report being absolute bullshit. Can you tell how scatterbrained I am? I'm trying to read and finish a point at the same time, so there's that. What is a bachelor contestant? Endless Jeopardy. Just gonna answer questions. What is a Russian athlete? As the saying goes, there's no such thing as an eligible Russian athlete. Pretty funny. Anyway, Brooke's got her running list. Brooke Pryor, who's been kind enough to be on this show multiple times, actually has like a running list of like semi things for football that she wants to happen. But yeah, this is funny as fuck. It's funny. Too afraid to text Mina Kimes, says Pablo Torre. If you're not familiar with Mina Kimes, ESPN broadcaster, overall and resident genius, big Seattle Seahawks fan. She grew up there, so this is a crushing blow for her. Let's see. Yeah, this is funny as fuck. Anyway. I hope that Peruvian guy gets to achieve his dream. That'd be sick. Hey, we got a follow, by the way. Shout out OzzyGG33 for hitting that follow. Hitting that follow there. Love it. We got a new subscriber. And we got a new follow. Dope. If that clicking isn't on you, hold on. Sorry, I was fixing a setting on the chat box. So why did I read your back? I'm trying to fix the fucking. I'm trying to fix the color. Like it's supposed to have a background color, but it doesn't tell me. Oh. It doesn't. Ooh, I guess, man. Whatever. Should be better now. Oh no, you guys are getting to see all that. I think you'll live. You want better now, better now. Gotta make sure you don't see my tabs, the 50 billion tabs that I have open. Anyway, we should probably actually read something like we normally do. Last week I read too much. Let's be for real, guys. It's okay. It's okay to be honest. Anyway, big stories coming out. Haven't heard anything about haven't heard shit about what's actually in the deal. Oh man. Yeah, man. I hate it. I hate this time period right now. I legitimately hate this time period in sports. Not like the era that we're in or anything like that. But the thing that I hate the most is like I fucking hate how we get like information about a trade, but then like we never know like what we have to wait. Strap-on spelled backwards is no parts, says Old Helmets in the YouTube chat. My bad. Okay, I guess that's interesting information somebody would want to know. Not me, though. I'm not interested in no parts. I'm not interested in no parts. Interested in the parts. Kidding. Anyway. Yeah, man, it sucks because we live in this time frame right now where... oh wow, it's showing just all of them. I thought it was only going to be locked in. Honestly, I thought it was just going to show us. I hate how we have this whole thing where we don't know like this information, like this really important information about these stories, right? Like that we could have waited. Maybe all of them got told to tweet it out at the same time or some shit like that. Or when it comes to newsbreakers, they try and get out as much information as possible because the information that Russell Wilson is getting traded is confirmed, right? Even though we're sitting here waiting to figure out, I'm assuming they've already had conversations about. I'm assuming that they've had conversations about Russell Wilson in the list of teams that he'd be okay going to, right? And the Broncos are on there, so they're like waiting for his approval for this trade and to see if he passes the physical, which they know he's going to pass the physical because he's religious about like his body and staying in shape and stuff like that. So combine that with the fact that all we know is that this trade is in place, right? And it's been approved by the teams. We don't know like what picks they're going to get out of this situation. That's my biggest thing. Yeah, that's my biggest thing where it's like the number of picks, because I feel like that it's a double hitter, right? Like it's a way to hit 2 home runs at one time, because like you report that Russ gets traded and all they're pending is like this certain piece of information, which are basically money in the bank for the whole thing overall. And then the second thing is like you tweet out the full package of things that come with it, and that's the one that blows up, which means that we need to go do the thing. Well, we just go to Adam Schefter's Twitter account and refresh it. Even though we probably need to go to Ian Rappaport's too. Wow. Yo, guys. They traded Drew Lock to Seattle. Hopefully that means Jesus Christ, please don't let Drew Lock end up becoming the Seattle Seahawks' new starter. They traded Drew Lock to Seattle. Shelby Harris, who I think had COVID and was like out for like a month or something like that. And apparently there's multiple picks that go along with it. This is crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. Jaguars PR confirming they have tagged Trey Brown. Just tweeted. This is one of my lists in case you're new to the show. I have like these list of things that so yeah, anyway. I have this list where it literally is just filled with NFL players' Twitter accounts and stuff like that. Hold on. Oh man. The AFC West defense is right now, and it's the Usher song. It's the Usher part of Confessions where he admits to where she tells him that she's pregnant, right? So he's like, "Are you serious? No way." About Russell Wilson showing up to compete against Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert and Derek Carr, a veteran quarterback who honestly doesn't get as much. He doesn't get enough credit in comparison to what he actually deserves, but also, is not spectacular at all times. You know what I mean? He's still definitively the fourth best QB in that entire division. CD Deuce. This is funny. Oh man, funny ass tweets, man. This is my favorite. This is the best time to go into the NFL players. Yeah. This is the best time in the entire season to go into the NFL players tweet list that I have, because I feel like a lot of people just underestimate like how much the players tweet. Like straight up though. Oh, by the way, Spotify's down in case you didn't know. I should probably check the Twitter. Spotify's down. I forgot. Yeah, anyway. Oh man. Oh man. I should probably read something at some point. I should probably actually do something of importance, but this guy's got by the way. This is research. Don't forget. This is paramount research for being a successful podcaster. That's what we're doing right now. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Well, anyway, let me see if it sourced new players for me to add. I'm not going to be adding Damon Arnett. So it does a list of suggested players for you to add, and it does a terrible job. So, like, if you add like 5 players in a row from the same team, it'll only suggest players from that team, and you can't remove them from the list for them to like generate more suggestions. So yeah, man, it's rough. So like right now I added like 5 Raiders players in a row like a while back, and so it's stuck on the Raiders. Before it was stuck on the Giants, which is why the Giants thing is right here, right? I have a thing that is separate for the Giants. I have an NFL teams only one, so that's why I didn't add them to this list. This shit's funny, man. Oh gosh. Let's see. Big Blue United. Chargers team reporter. Probably need to message you about coming on my show. Yeah, so it sucks. Cause it's like it kind of teeters out after a while, and you kind of have to like individually search players, which sucks. And hopefully at some point I'll like I should just search people like off the top of my head, right? Patrick Surtain. Patrick Surtain's in here. Mike Williams. Didn't say this is going to be glamorous, guys. I did not say that. Can you go to this Mike Will? Because I'm trying to. All right, I guess not. There's like 50 Mike Williams at any given time in the NFL, and I need to confirm if that's one of them. Oh my god, dude! Mike Williams, Damon Square. Anyway, Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons. Nope. Parsons. Why is it not coming up? Okay. You're trying to convince me that Michael Parsons not verified on shit. Oh, ignore that. You didn't see that. Anyway, that wild shit's been going on in case you guys missed it. That's insane. We've had a good day. Why did I just click on that? Yeah, we've had a pretty stacked day, guys. Let's be for real. Like today's been pretty lit overall. Aaron Rodgers signing a $200 million contract, and now the Seahawks have traded away the best quarterback they've ever had. So, yeah, traded away the best quarterback they've ever had in franchise history for some fucking draft picks in Drew Lock as of right now. So, let's see. Has he posted anything else? No, he has not. Just going back and forth checking Adam Schefter's Twitter account because all the compensation, all the compensation. Oh, here we go. Who is this person? Honestly, man, don't know who they are. He's got a check mark and it says CBS Sports Line. Maybe he's got it, maybe he doesn't. Anyway, we're going to add him to the NFL unless he's already in here and I just don't know. He is not. NFL Writers and Media list that I have clicked up. Apparently I've been missing out on this. Seahawks get 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick. Drew Lock, Shelby. Oh, they get Noah. Oh, my God, they get Noah Fant. If only they had Russ to throw the ball to him. But now, having Noah Fant, Tyler Lockett, and DK Metcalf, like whatever quarterback shows up next, no excuses, bro. No excuses at all. Shelby Harris could help out big time when it comes to getting, generating a pass rush. Tuna Sausage and Beans is back. What's up, man? How's it going? We are just reacting. God damn it, my fucking screen's in the way. Sorry, I can't tell if my screen is in the way from OBS. So let me just scooch on over here. So I think it's better that way, especially for Twitter. Seahawks get all of this. They get getting Noah Fant is huge. Sorry, you're gonna watch me tweet this shit out because we're all reacting in real time, and just because I'm on DK Metcalf. Tyler Lockett. Production. Like last season. Yeah, man, no excuses, bro. Offense too stacked. Too bad they couldn't do it with Russ there. Yo, man, and those draft picks are gonna be fucking clutch. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's gonna be massive. Just got a follow from a fake bot that pretends to be a hot chick. Those are the classics. Shout out to Tennis Sausage and Beans for coming back twice on the show. Really appreciate that, man. Oh, my bad. Slightly out of center. I wish I had like a miniature preview that I could see at all times, but that's just not the case. Oh, wait.
All right.
It's Mina Kimes getting pumped for DK Metcalf getting drafted. 10 plus sacks this year for Odufu. Okay, that's unrelated. 200 fucking milli. That's Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark. Oh. Trade package. So this is official. They get Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick. I don't get why they demanded. They're like, you know what, motherfucker, you got to give us a pick too. You got to give us a 4th-round pick. You got to give us one. The only thing that we can hope and pray for, guys, is that the intent is not for Drew Lock to actually start. That is that's our number one hope here. So what is this? So all that drama and Aaron Rodgers is staying with the Cheeseheads. Russell Wilson will be a Seahawk. Now Jimmy Garoppolo might be the most prized quarterback. Yeah, not so much. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Oh, man. What the fuck is going on? Oh, man. It is happening. Mina Khan just tweeted out 13 minutes ago, initial reaction, the likelihood that this works out for the Seattle long term is very, very low. It's true. Getting rid of a franchise quarterback for a couple of draft picks and a rando. Yes, I will continue to disrespect Drew Lock because we've all seen him play football. Let's be for real, guys. Is that Rasul Douglas? Oh my God, this guy's hilarious. He said, "Let me text my cousin Aaron Rodgers real quick. Let me hold something." You know what I mean? Oh man. Oh Jesus, man. Oh no. That would really hurt me. Jim Trotter with the horrifying reality. Seattle sending Russell Wilson to the AFC, which of course makes the AFC significantly even more loaded than it was before, because this is how reality works. Don't forget, ladies and gents, if your team is competing in the AFC, they're competing in the best division in football. But nonetheless, this is a contemplating of sending Deshaun Watson to the other conference, which would make him like even more powerful. And then on top of that, contemplating whether or not this is Seattle, contemplating whether or not this will be Seattle or Washington, right? Or yeah, Seattle or Washington become primary landing spots. And that's just a theory. It has no connection to like actual sources or anything like that, but it does make sense. And that's what I hate the most. It makes logical sense. I'm not a fan. What is it? Let's see. This is John Sigler. Sorry. Have read some of his stuff before. Really irresponsible move by the Packers. They can't keep kicking the can down the road like this. Eventually the bill comes due, and you've got to pay the piper. The salary cap is a great equalizer in the league, and they risk taking on a lot of dead money with this contract. They've been kicking the can for like 20 years. How old is John Sigler? Oh, that's the wrong John Sigler. John C. Sigler. That C makes a big difference. That's a future problem, not a now problem. Which is the point. That is the point. Damn, y'all some hoes for that. Let's see. Rest of the world. I guess this is what this episode's going to be, reacting to or looking at the reaction. By the way, what is it? David Bakhtiari is getting married this weekend, and Aaron Rodgers is the processioner or whatever. But yeah, David Bakhtiari is getting married this weekend, and Aaron Rodgers is the person presiding over it. So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers always said he wanted to play into his 40s. Plays entire career in Green Bay. Now he'll almost certainly do both. Theories. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to slide off screen real quick to drink my little juicy juice. Wow. Okay. I did not click to control that at all, but okay. And then we're going to look at the contract details for Aaron Rodgers, because we got to learn something. You know, that's what we're supposed to do for study hall. We're supposed to learn things. Allegedly. Yep, sorry. Was on TikTok. Let me send out a tweet or two. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We had a person from England and a person from Peru hop on the show. I should probably just like not get greedy and be thankful that one, multiple people hopped into the show to check out what was going on, but two, like stayed a while. It was cool. Hopefully that Peruvian guy. I really hope that he gets to achieve his dream of watching, or one of his dreams. I have to imagine that it's just one of many dreams. Wow. I just saw a fucking hilarious tweet. The Cardinals have $2,000 in cap space, which means they can do absolutely nothing. Kenny Moore. Yeah. That hurt. That hurts. Everybody getting their jokes off, waiting to see some funny ones. That's true. Yeah, like what year are those draft picks? I guess I should tweet that out. Sorry. We're supposed to be actually studying shit, and we're not. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna do this real quick. Man, I have to wonder, like, oh, man. mean, they got Bradley Chubb, who can't stay healthy. Wow, I'm looking at myself like 5 seconds ago. I look fucking terrible. Why didn't anybody tell me? You guys suck. The Russian bots have appeared. I will say they keep showing up later and later into the show. Am I getting less and less entertaining? That hurts. That hurts. Somehow Russia's still attacking an American. Oh no, I'm doing the echo thing. I'm sorry. This nigga's stupid. David Bakhtiari. Everybody. Saying, my gift is about to be dope as fuck. Aaron Rodgers, please ask him for me. Pat McAfee and AJ Hawk. I'll be on my honeymoon and out of the country. Thanks in advance for to all parties. Blessed. Weird. Yo, hold on. You think they had hold on. NFL draft order. What fucking nobody's saying what hold on, maybe Schefter tweeted it out. Nobody said what year those fucking picks were. Like, they're just saying first round, second round. Is it like consecutive years? Hold on. Schefter just dropped an article, which is probably just the basic shit we all know about. Let me make sure that everybody can read this. If they're sitting at home, they cannot because of the positioning of ESPN. Hold on. I'm going to fix it right now. OBS. There we go. Moving back over here. Do not block the ESPN logo like you're trying to hide it. There we go. We're going to read together if you're at home. My phone is blowing up and I just refuse to answer. In one of the biggest trades in NFL history, the Denver Broncos have agreed to send a significant package to the Seattle Seahawks in exchange for standout quarterback Russell Wilson. Sources tell ESPN. Broncos... Okay, so he definitely wrote this in a rush. So he wrote, Broncos has agreed to trade quarterback Drew Lock, tight end Noah Fant, defensive lineman Shelby Harris, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a 5th-round pick to the Seahawks for Wilson, and a 4th-round pick, sources said. Instead of sources say. The trade gives Denver the quarterback it has sought since Peyton Manning retired, and it gives Seattle a foundation on which to rebuild without a quarterback who led the Seahawks to their only Super Bowl title. Don't forget he actually led them to 2 Super Bowls in total. One of them was, of course, the 4th and goal one. Anyway, it was 3rd and 1. It was like 3rd and 1 or some shit. Or no, it was 4th and 1. Wilson is expected to waive his no-trade clause, the last obstacle before the trade can be completed, freeing the Seahawks to send him to Denver and ending his historic 10-season run, which, by the way, 9 of those years he was a Pro Bowler, which we talk about how Pro Bowls, we talk about all pros over Pro Bowl, and more wins than any quarterback ever has posted during their first 10 seasons in the league. Wilson also will have to pass a physical. The trade can't be officially announced until Wednesday, May 16th. Which is the start of free agent, or start of the new league year, or whatever. Sorry, I don't know why I said free agency. Denver acquiring Wilson has nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers' decision to Green Bay. Denver general manager George Patton initiated trade talks with Seattle for Wilson at least 2 weeks ago, per sources. But in recent days, as trade talks with Seattle heated up, it became clear that Wilson was the Broncos' plan A. The Broncos and Packers have not discussed Rodgers' trade this offseason. The Seahawks quietly were listening to offers for Wilson and got calls from multiple teams. Wilson beat the Broncos? Yeah. And this is just like historical stuff. And of course, we all know about Russell Wilson Russell Wilson voicing his opinion about not wanting to be with a team that didn't seem like they were on the path to winning and trying to win and all that kind of stuff like that. So that's what happens. That's what happens, lads. Sorry, copy. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, do not tweet at Adam Schefter. Discard. Lo-fi, shout out. This is keeping me real calm, let's be for real. Control C, pop it here. I will say Twitch sucks in terms of like their thumbnails. YouTube is much better. That's just my opinion. Oh, by the way, I have to do I'm doing a very dumb interview tomorrow. I'm going on Barry Barry on Deck to talk about Quidditch. And apparently it's supposed to be like a semi-roast. So there's that. It should be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. Talking Quidditch. He's a comedian, by the way. You should definitely check out his show, Barry on Deck. He actually records every single day because he's like a full-time creator and stuff like that. So I'm just a wannabe. NFL Combine. Oh, yeah, whatever. WNBA. Twitter. Podcast. YouTube. Whatever, bro. Oh, shit. Control A, Control C. Yep, you just saw the magic deep behind the scenes. Oh, no sir. Shelby Harris with the teardrop emoji. Sorry, I probably should have retweeted that. I'll get to it. If you ever called me mom, you owe me $3 on Venmo. That happens a lot in Quidditch. The dominant women on your team get called mommy. Not on my team, but like other people's teams. It's super nice to have a person that just can't stand to see things unorganized and refuses to let it be unorganized. So that's fun. Love it. I mean, what else? See, like, people are talking about they could have got more, but it's like it would have completely voided out like the value of the trade at a certain point. But yeah. I'm on right now, so I can't really like focus on like the logic behind it or whatever, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Also doing a great job of not checking my phone because it would just piss me off. NFL draft order, let's see, did they fix it? Did they change it? Is it this year? It's probably not this. Oh, Tankathon usually fixes it pretty quick. Seattle looks like Seahawks actually got moved up a draft slot. if they got the Broncos first round pick for this year, they have moved up a draft slot into the 9 slot, which by the way, 7 and 10 does not seem like you're bad enough to be picking 9th in the NFL draft. It's weird. But yeah, no. Shout out to the Giants. They got 2 first round picks, 4th and 10th right here. But and if it's this year's 2nd round pick, that's just the first round. So damn, San Francisco don't have a first round pick this year. That's wild. What about the 2nd round? They didn't do the 2nd round? Full order. Here we go. 2nd round. They may have gotten the 40th pick, which would be nice. Nice. And then they would have back-to-back picks. Ooh. Oh, that's juicy right there. Oh, that's juicy, baby. Not to sound weird about it or anything, but if the Broncos picks are for this year, the Seahawks have back-to-back 2nd round picks. Yeah, man. At 9th, oh man, they might be at 9th. They might be in a conversation for Kenny Hamilton. See what happens. I want to know what this is. I want to know what the fuck this pick was. I want to know what this pick was. Oh, let's see. Seahawks trade first round pick to Jets, or maybe they got it some other way. Oh yeah, that was the Jamal Adams pick. You're right. My bad. I totally spaced on that. I should have thought like, oh, what could they possibly have traded to the Jets for the first round? Dummy. But yeah, no, they're in the top 10 in the draft, in a talent-rich draft for like literally every position except quarterback, which is good. You need years where you don't have that media pressure to draft fucking quarterbacks. By the way, we're past the 1 hour mark for a study hall. We should probably actually read some kind of story. I would say if you got a story you want me to check out, put it in the chat, but I don't trust people to send safe links. So, no offense to you guys, just people in general, because it could be anybody. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, focus. Right, I need to put this on Facebook. I think I didn't put it on Facebook. If there's a better way for me to post about my podcast being live right now on Instagram, I would love to do that. Although I am live long enough to the point where like I could probably just post at the beginning of the show and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. The Houston Seattle Seahawks group that I'm a part of is popping off. So I'm assuming it's to mourn the loss of. That reminds me to tell my friend John happy birthday. Thank you guys. Good job reminding me of that, guys. Appreciate that. Happy birthday. Come on, buddy. Oh shit. Copy. Oh. My friend has a shirt that says girls fuck. Like it literally just says girls fuck on it. It's actually really cool looking and very funny. But anyway, she has that and she couldn't wear it to work for International Women's Day. It's kind of bullshit. Bro. Tis the bullest of shit. What it do, baby? We're supposed to be looking up shit for a TikTok that I have to record after this and immediately leave. Because if there's been anything that I've done that's been successful on the internet, it has been my TikToks about NFL draft prospects. So, yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, let's start at the top. We're not doing the timeline one. Let's see what Mike Williams, by the way, generational type wealth earned today. Massive guy, human being, physically. 40 million guaranteed, 28 million in year one. Hey, there we go. Get that money, boy. Get that money. 28 mil. There you go. He killed it this year, man. Williams made a base salary. He made 15 mil last year. Um, oh right, because it's 5th-year option. By the way, don't let it be understated. We thought, a lot of people, including myself, thought Mike Williams was cooked because of the back thing. So if you guys don't know, Mike Williams originally went to Western Michigan University. They got like they had 1 year, was the row the boat year. They got to the Peach Bowl and lost, but it was like was it PJ Fleck was their coach? PJ Fleck was their coach or whatever. The draft comes around and people are like, "Yo, like what's the deal with this what's the deal with this huge ass motherfucker, Mike Williams?" They draft him like super high because he actually had a 5th round option, so he was a 1st round draft pick. I want to say it was like 12th or some shit. And he struggles to even be healthy during training camp, his initial training camp, because he has like and this is something that they knew before they drafted him, he has like a consistent back problem. And apparently it got so bad to the point where he had an epidural at one point, like as an NFL football player, not as a woman giving birth to a child. He had an epidural into his back or whatever. And it got to the point where it's like, man, it looks like he may not be able to play all that much or whatever. And now he's the true number 2 wide receiver for the LA Chargers. That's pretty nice. Big time target in the end zone. He's made a bunch of amazing catches this season, and he's a huge part of why the Chargers won a lot of the games that they did. So, and he's a cemented part of their offense that they absolutely have to have, despite the fact that they got a lot of good. Donald Parham coming back from that strange stinger situation, but like with Keenan Allen plus Palmer out there, Jared Cook, if he comes back again, they got some big motherfuckers that play that catch the ball for him in LA for the Chargers. That's just facts. Wow, I did not realize that. So this is Mike Williams had 20. He's had 6 game-tying or go-ahead touchdown catches this past season. It was the most since Sterling Sharp, Shannon Sharp's brother. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert looked to that's fantastic. I need information about the contract. And this is the important part too. There it is right there. That's what I was just talking about. Williams missed only 4 games since his 2017 rookie season, which was largely derailed because of an injury he had. He was the number 7. I said number 12, my bad. Number 7 pick in the draft. In his 5 seasons with the Chargers, he had 227. He has 227 catches and almost 4,000 yards. He's balling like that. That's huge for them, especially like there's eventually Keenan Allen's got to stop playing. Not saying that it's going to happen anytime soon, but if you didn't hear, Orlando Brown Jr. got the franchise tag, which is huge because that was kind of his goal, to be paid like a top left tackle when he was with the Baltimore Ravens, and they refused to let him play left tackle because they already had Ronnie Stanley. Everybody remember that? Cool, we're all caught up on that. Ronnie Stanley, who has had his ankle break twice, 2 years in a row, and I think it was the same ankle. And it's the same situation. It was freak incidents. It wasn't a health thing. It was literally like somebody fell into his ankle and it collapsed in. So, fun times. But yeah, he's supposed to be getting the franchise tag deadline is in an hour. Yeah, so it's 1:56 p.m. Central. The tag deadline is 4 p.m. Eastern. So it's 3 p.m. Central. The franchise, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to read what the franchise tag deadline is if you guys don't, or what a franchise tag is. Orlando Brown, he's going to make $16.6 million this year. So that's great. He's one of the Chargers' few really good offensive linemen. David Njoku is going to make $10.9 million, which he plays tight end, and honestly, he was splitting carries with Austin Hooper he was splitting plays with Austin Hooper. I'm trying to see if it's raining or if it's this song I'm listening to. It is not raining, it's just cold. Yeah. So he's I would say he's lucking out on that. Sometimes that's the weird thing about the franchise tag. Sometimes you look at it and you're like, man, they're getting paid more than what you think that they should be getting paid in that situation. And most of the time, it's an advantage to the team. Of course, the team is always trying to play to their best advantage, their best numbers, right? sometimes it's an advantage to be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna pay this guy who is clearly going to be earning a lot more than this, who's going to be in the top 5 by this time next year, and we're just gonna get a deal. We're gonna get a little freebie. We're gonna get a little extra freebie here. And then of course there's the prove it type of franchise tag where it's like, yeah, you performed really well, and it just so happened to be your contract year. Don't try and pretend like that's how you've been the past 4 years that you've been on the team, right? So they have a prove it year where it's like, well, if you're so good, you'll be able to do it again, and we'll pay you a good chunk of money for 1 year, guaranteed. So there's that. Have to wonder, are they going to keep doing the whole Austin Hooper, David Njoku thing? Even though they do run a lot of doubles. Jesse Bates. Steele right here. He's starting. He played like a top 3 safety in the back half of the season. Really the entire season, but the back half of the season more so than anything. And they're getting him for 12.9. Huge. Mike Gesicki got tagged yesterday. I saw this. It's 10.9. Same thing as David Njoku. This is a guy who's overperformed vast majority of the time. So he's actually getting robbed by getting the franchise tag. But it is guaranteed money. Dalton Schultz looks like he's one of the budding exceptional tight ends in the NFL this year. So this 10.9 looks like it could be a bit of a reach in terms of like its value for Dalton. It might be... Is Dalton Schultz a top 5 tight end in the NFL? He plays really well sometimes. And of course, his value to Dak Prescott is invaluable. So to the Cowboys, he may be super important. Don't know if that would be the case if he was on another team. Only time will tell. Cam Robinson, definitely. Jordan DeLugo came on the show and talked about this in regards to... Cam Robinson plays slightly above average for left tackle, which, hey, look, y'all saw what it was like for Joe Burrow out there. Y'all saw what the difference between slightly above average and the absolute worst in the NFL can be. It could be the difference between living and dying, winning and losing. You know, to quote a famous speech. 16.6. Many would say that's on, or many would say that's more than he should because he's getting more than he should get. But for 1 year, that's pretty good. Especially because it leaves you open to be able to get other people. So, yeah. If you guys haven't heard, Calvin Ridley will now officially miss the next 2 seasons. By the time his suspension is up, he will have missed 2 years in a row in the NFL. So Calvin Ridley missed most of, I think he played like 5 games this past season, and then he had a situation where he felt like he needed to step back away from football to address his mental health overall, and now a situation has come out that via some app in Florida, somebody was able to discern that Calvin Ridley was betting on games. So yeah, in November, somebody snitched. There's no way that the NFL's that tapped in, bro. Somebody snitched. And that's the problem, man. Like, sometimes you get to this point, like, and if that's what happened, right? Like, I can't confirm that he got snitched on by somebody, right? But it's so weird because it's like you get to a certain point where you have all this money and resources and all these nice things happening for you, because Calvin Ridley is like one of the best young wide receivers in the NFL, right? He was on track. He was one of the reasons that the Falcons were okay with letting Julio Jones walk and get traded to the Titans, right? For such little compensation, I would say, for a guy who arguably at any given year could be top 3, but obviously after this year, you have to question whether or not he's done as a wide receiver. He spent most of this year hurt, and then the few times that he was out there on the field, he didn't really click with Ryan Tannehill all that much. But yeah, Calvin Ridley, I mean, might be derailing his career, man. It's kind of tough. Yeah. This is about I think what is it? Man. Yeah, so they got the situation going on now where he had the mental health situation, which is a legitimate cry for help, even regardless of the people who don't believe you, right? Like, there's still people who, when it comes to professional athletes, like, they don't see them as human beings. They say that they do, but they really don't, because they think that there's this mentality of like nothing is more valuable than work. And you hear that in people's comments all the time. Just think about that. Like, they're like, oh yeah, you're a person, but like, you know what's more important than you being a person? Your ability to go to work. As if, you know, that's how the world turns. That's how some people operate. Fucking wild, bro. But yeah. So, if you haven't heard, Calvin Ridley may have torpedoed his young budding career, but we'll find out, I guess. Only time will tell. What else? Oh, I wanted to look at draft stuff, bro. Well, really, I needed to look at a couple things, but I guess I should start my research for this one guy that I'm doing my, if you guys haven't heard, pretty much every day during the week except like Friday, I do a TikTok on a potential draft prospect. And then I post it everywhere. So, yeah. See who we get on. I got a list of them in this notebook that I bought one day at Office Depot. Yeah. Nobody asks questions about what's in the notebook. That's always helpful to me personally, because be a person that carries a notebook around and see how many people are constantly trying to take it out of your hand. Like, legitimately, people try and like grab it out of my hand, or like when I'm looking away, they'll try and look at it as if there's like some kind of fucking secret in here. And I'm like, no, like legitimately, I'm just writing shit down that I need to think about, and for some reason, you know, you're kind of being whack about it right now. So we got Calvin Austin. We could do Calvin Austin is the damn it. What did they compare? Who did they compare him to? Wow. Darren Sproles. Because he's short and fast. So, we've done an O lineman, did a D tackle, did a linebacker, and we did a cornerback. So still need to. I've done 5. Where are the other ones? I did another one, right? I did 5. Oh, snap. Sorry about that. I just dropped my phone. This is weird. I can't remember the 5th person that I did for my NFL draft pick series. Sorry, my nose is running. It is cold here in Houston today. I think it's like 39 degrees or some shit. So Darian Kennard, Logan Hall, Velus Jones Jr., wide receiver. We did a wide receiver. Maybe we do a running back today. Maybe we pick a running back today for the NFL draft prospects. If you're in the chat, hit me up with a name. Let's see. Lo-fi hip hop. Dope. Appreciate that. Let's go. All right, I guess we're doing a running back today. First time ever. Or do we do a safety? This guy's an offensive lineman. I've been reading stories about him. Drake London. Jermaine Johnson. Are you a Jermaine Johnson NFL draft? What kind of football player are you? Jermaine. He's a defensive end. I don't think I have. Oh wait, no. Here we go. Journey Brown. There we go. Come on down, Journey Brown. All right. Journey Brown. Oh, maybe one day I'll learn how to type. NFL draft. Yeah. So we got like maybe. Looks like we got like 15 minutes left for study hall. That seems like just enough time to get shit popping off, bro. Honestly, like it really does. Let's look at Journey Brown. Oh no, I can't do that because we're live. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was gonna put some Journey Brown highlights on, but what's more than likely got to happen now is I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick, which means y'all are gonna see this. Y'all gonna get the hydration break. I'll be back. I'm back. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I snacked a little bit during the hydration break. Now, which one of these is the right one? All right. Let's learn about Journey Brown, everybody. Ooh, forgive me in advance. Oh my god. Sports Illustrated is the fucking worst when it comes to ads. If I were to die on a Penn State football field, what would that do to the team? Former running back said in a new interview. In the first public interview since announcing... Wait, what? Oh. Wow. First story out of the gate. What the actual fuck? So, yeah. In his first public interview since... This story was written January 7th of 2021, so over a year ago. In his first public interview since announcing his medical retirement from football last November, Brown described the shock of learning about his career-ending heart condition, his method of processing the situation, and his hope for a future beyond the game. Brown also twice described himself with a term that is used often to explain how he emerged from such a tight-knit family in Meadville, Pennsylvania, to become one of the most exciting players in the Big Ten, and then to end a career as it was beginning. Let me check something real quick. Why did... Alright. We need to look at something real quick, because the way this is phrased does not make it seem like Journey Brown is eligible to be drafted. If nothing comes up, he didn't compete at the combine. All right, so I think I have a guy on my list who had to medically retire. Yeah, no, that's wild. All right, yeah, no, sorry, we're not going to learn about Journey Brown. His career is officially over with, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Journey, though. Clearly a very talented young man. Yeah, I guess we should... NFL 2022. I don't know how he ended up on my list because... TBH, I listen to podcasts, right? Like draft podcasts, and his name was brought up. It was weird. Oh, I should do Isaiah Spiller since he's from Houston. Yeah. We're going to do Isaiah Spiller. Clutch. Number one thing to do. Let's go type his name in on Twitter. I kind of want to see what happens when you type in Kenneth Walker's name. Cause, damn. How long have we been on? Oh, wow. We're way over. Yeah. I guess I should end it. I should end the stream. Especially since I have to look at videos that may be copyrighted. So, shout out to everybody who hopped in the chat throughout the course of the show. Really appreciate it, actually. AussieGG33 for giving me a follow. And then Tennis Sausage and Beans from over the pond, across the pond, for hopping on and hanging out with us. It's pretty dope, man. I honestly, guys, like right now, Study Hall is like outpacing the actual show in terms of the new people that it brings to the show, but it is only situational, right? Like it's never, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe Study Hall in the sense that it is, it's very tentative. Like it's not, it's limited in terms of its value, right? Like you can't watch Study Hall sessions from like a week from now, right? You could, but it wouldn't be as impactful. But nonetheless, shout out to everybody who has made these things pop off. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody who showed up in the chat. I don't know how to say it, man. Like it's 4 weeks in a row where somebody who's never checked out the show is checking it out. 2:20 p.m. here in Houston, Texas, and I got to go get ready to go to my girlfriend's middle school choir UIL competition. It's in Willis, Texas, so I probably need to leave at like 3 o'clock to get there at a relatively decent time. So I'm probably gonna head out. I'm gonna head out here. Appreciate everybody who hopped into the chat. Oh, somebody else just hopped in. What's up? Cool. Other than that, yeah, no, like I don't have anything profound to say. See you guys on Friday when we do the show. Do it around 7 p.m. I'm probably gonna have to do it significantly earlier because I'm going to the lake house with my girlfriend. Yeah, this weekend's gonna fucking suck, guys. I'll be honest with you. It's gonna be bad because it's gonna be going from fun thing to other fun thing, but the fun things are really far apart. So I basically I'm going to the lake house with my girlfriend's friends, hanging out there, and then I'm going to my friend Beth's rugby match in League City. Well, really in LaPorte, Texas, not League City, Texas, and then heading back to the lake house. Then the next day I have to wake up to go to Quidditch practice on a Sunday. So. And hopefully somewhere between now and the show, I'm going to get a chance to interview Gianna Kelly, who works for SB Nation's NFL department. She's a big deal over there. She's a huge Falcons fan. I want to interview her for the exit interview stuff and then talk about the season as a whole and talk about the draft too. And I got I go to 3 practices a week, so I try and get better. I really do. Anyway, that's it. I'm out, man. Appreciate y'all. Check you later. Check you on the flip side. See you guys on Friday.